Today, he continues to earn a lot of money selling his books and charging a lot of money for his seminars. Another famous author was a garage mechanic only a few years ago. He got into real estate after being fired from his job. Another book is written by an ex-banker who now sells his secrets on how to find foreclosure properties from banks. I recently ran into an ex-financial planner who stopped selling mutual funds after the stock market crash and is now holding seminars, teaching his investment secrets, and then getting his audience to invest in his high-priced properties. The Rich Dad Company asked Ken McElroy to write this book for 5 reasons. 1. Ken is a real estate professional. Right out of college, he began his career as a property manager. Today, Ken McElroy owns one of the largest property management companies in the southwestern United States. Ken is also a developer of multi-million-dollar commercial properties, the past president of the Arizona Multi-Housing Association, and has lobbied Congress for the real estate industry. Due to his track record and reputation, investment bankers are often Ken's financial partners in his projects. 2. Property management is one of the most important aspects of real estate investing. Many people do not get into real estate investing, even though in my opinion it's the best investment class in the world, because they do not want to fix toilets or deal with tenants. I do not blame them. Ken's insight into the management side of real estate investing is priceless. 3. Property management is a long-term process. Finding a property, financing a property, and selling a property are, in most cases, relatively short-term events. If you are a true investor, rather than a speculator who flips properties for profits, the management of property is an ongoing process. In other words, the core of real estate is a long-term process of property management. 4. Property management is where most of the profits are made or lost. Many people lose money in real estate simply because they fail to manage their properties properly. If they cannot control the occupants, income, and expenses, the property soon goes downhill. The good news is that professional real estate investors love buying properties from investors who fail to manage their properties well. Why? Because you can often buy the property at a good price, and then, with good management skills, you can increase the cash flow as well as the value of the property. 5. Ken McElroy is a great teacher. Ken McElroy is not only a Rich Dad advisor, for he does advise me on my property investments, we are also partners in several property investments. Most important to you, he's a great teacher who knows what he is talking about. Ken often accompanies me to speak to large groups, where he talks about how to manage property, how to analyze an investment, and how to tell whether or not the seller or broker is telling you the truth. If you ever have an opportunity to hear Ken speak about investing in real estate, take it. As I said, there are many books on real estate investing and many people claiming to be real estate experts. What makes this book different is, first, it is written from the most important aspect of real estate investment, which is property management. And second, this book is written by a real expert.
Chapter 1. The Myths and the Magic. In every business and every industry, there are people who just seem to drip with success. They seem to know all the right people, make all the right decisions, be in all the right places at exactly the right time. They seem destined for success, whether they even try or not. Real estate investing is no different. In every city or town, there seem to be real estate tycoons that struck it rich through real estate. These are the people who just make success look easy. They appear confident, knowledgeable, savvy, and seem to see opportunities where others don't. It's easy for onlookers to think the achievements of these golden few are the result of luck or some sort of magic. But magic and luck have absolutely nothing to do with it. Over 20 years ago, I decided I was going to be one of the people I just described. I was going to make my own success, be my own boss, and achieve financial freedom. And I chose property management as my route. Call it instinct, call it impatience, call it burning desire. I wasn't about to wait for a lucky break or a magic charm. I set out to make my dream happen, and I did it through action. In the early days of my first property management and real estate deals, there was a lot of trial and error, and I made my share.